What's going on, collective? Hope you're doing well. Let's do let's just do a quick message and see what the collective needs to know. I'm doing this reading on August 22nd. I don't know when this will come out, so I just want to let you know the date I'm actually doing it. Might be significant. So I'm just going to do one really quick. I do need to leave, so I don't know if this will be tonight or tomorrow. What's going on for the collective? One more. What is going on for the collective? There we go. Seven of Cups. Current Seven of Cups. Challenge. Seven of Wands. Root. Ace of Swords. Past. Five of Cups. Higher Self. Ace of Wands. Near future, Queen of Cups, current you, the world, around you, Page of Wands, hopes and fears, Judgment, outcome, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Talking to a collective, you've got some options. You're currently exploring options here, options in love, it feels, right? Getting out there, dating, nothing too serious, just kind of doing your thing. Your challenge is protecting yourself, right? So makes sense, right? When you're out there dating, you want to protect yourself and make sure you're picking the right one. So you're being careful. Okay. The whole root of this is the Ace of Swords. So this is about, truth, clarity, right? Who is the best option for you in love, right? Who is that person? And you're like, I need to get to that, right? But in the meantime, I'm protecting myself as I'm, getting out there, mingling and dating. Got it? In the past, Five of Cups. So you had your heart broken in the past. Makes sense, which is why if you're getting back out there, you're kind of protecting yourself a little bit. All right. Your higher self is the Ace of Wands. So I feel like right now your higher self is telling you to be mindful of the passion when it comes to these options. So that's probably where you've got hurt in the past, because maybe it was just solely based on passion. In the near future, we have the Queen of Cups. So that feels like in the near future, one of these options that pops up or shows up is going to be a Queen of Cups. This is a lovebird. This is someone that's very caring. They're very open. They're open about how they feel, their emotions. Okay, but currently, you're the world. You're still closed off. But the world is also about opening a new door. And so the people outside of you is the Ace of Wands. So they're flirting with you passionately. right? Your higher self, like I said, is the Ace of Wands. Everybody is approaching you. All these different options that you're exploring are approaching you passionately, right? Maybe not so much wanting to get to know you as a person. They want to get to know you in other ways. And so that's what they're doing. Now, the hopes and fears is judgment. So this is where judgment is about evaluating yourself. And I feel you fear having to really look at yourself and look at these people around you, to make good judgment calls on these many people that you're meeting and dating that are, coming at you and flirting with you, right? Because while the majority of them are probably texting you, talking to you, giving you smooth words, you do have one in the future that is very loving, very nurturing, wants to hand you a cup. But you do have to really take a look at yourself to know who you are and to understand what happened in the past, what hurt, right? What was it about the past that hurt? Was it just because it was strictly passion? And if you have somebody that's coming at you, not in a passionate way, it looks like the majority of them are, but you have one in the future coming up that's not. It is very much a caring person. And so I think you're afraid that if you don't take a look at yourself seriously and judge people correctly on how they're coming at you, Five of Pentacles, the outcome is you're leaving them out in the cold, or this person could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be. They could just have strong water in their chart. You're going to end up, left alone, or you're going to end up leaving them alone. Yeah. All right. Let's go over here. Let's find out about this Queen of Cups. That's what I'm most interested in, because that one seems like that would be the right one for you. So let's find out about this Queen of Cups. Whether it's masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. We embody both masculine and feminine energy. Tarot, there is no gender, okay? So let's get more about this. Ooh, Tower. Page of Swords. One more. Five of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. They're going to make you feel uncomfortable, because they're going to show you that they're all about family, love, showing emotions. It's strictly love. It's not just passion here. They want that happy ending. They want to make you happy. They want to make you feel good. And it's going to shake you up. They're willing to learn about you. This is cups, 5 of cups in the past. You were hurt. They want to make you feel comfortable about the fact that they're not here to hurt you. They're just here to make you happy. They just want to love you. They don't want you to feel like this is going to fade out, right? Like it's fake, like it's going to fade out. This is something that's going to come quickly and it's going to shake you up because you're not used to it. Remember, I said the majority of the people outside of you are only flirting with you, sexting with you, right? Trying to get you under the sheets, right? But you have to learn to judge people correctly. And this is going to shake you up because you're getting something you're not used to. All right? You're not used to this. So it is going to make you uncomfortable. So let's go over to this judgment here for the collective. Scorpio energy. So you could have strong Scorpio in your chart. And Scorpio is usually a good judge of character, right? Every once in a while, you might get thrown off your game. But what happens is all it takes is one person to really hurt you for you to just remain closed off. And you don't want to deal when it comes to a bunch of people. You don't want to have to take the time to sift through who's real and who's not. So you pull away. Scorpio will go through a period of celibacy and just shut down because you need to go through the transformation, right? Before you're ready to come back out. But as you come back out, yeah, you're still going to protect yourself, but you've got somebody coming in that's going to make you feel uncomfortable because you're not used to it. Judgment. That's way too many. Come on, Spirit. There we go. Let's try this again. Judgment. Queen of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor in reverse. You have to be careful because you've been rigid. You've focused on yourself, right? you know that you're a passionate creature, especially if you do have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. And you've been very wishy-washy. And that's what you need to look at, right? You've shut yourself off, and it's understandable, right? But as you're getting back out there and this person approaches you, don't be so rigid, right? I know we can get that way. I'm a Scorpio sun. I get it. But be your beautiful self, your handsome self with the Queen of Wands, right? Have the confidence in knowing that you can judge people better after a period of being away from the dating scene, right? After you've healed from what happened in the past, once you heal from it, it is a mistake you probably won't make again. Okay? So trust yourself as you're coming back out and smooth out the edges a little bit. I think you're getting a little rough and a little rigid because you're still holding on to the grief from the past and protecting yourself. I mean, you're gorgeous or you're handsome. You've got people coming at you left and right, right? They're over here trying to get your attention. You know, I see this. I see them, and you're just like judging people. You're rigid judging people. And I know you hope to get over that, and I know you fear you're going to continue doing that. Yeah, but the outcome can be you missing out on this opportunity that you're not used to. So tell me about the Five of Pentacles, please. Oh, it's too many, Spirit. Man, I know they want to talk, but goodness. All right, Five of Pentacles, outcome. The Empress, again. No, sorry, that was the Emperor. Ace of Cups. Seven of Cups again. If you're an Empress, okay, there's always going to be options of love coming at you. But it's up to you whether you keep yourself away from these people or you keep pushing them away. That is an up to you because you're the Empress. There's Seven of Cups again. There's the Ace. That's always new beginnings, right? You know, a lot of us can get our hearts broken multiple times before we find the right one. And it's going to be up to you whether you push away this Queen of Cups that truly just wants to love you and wants to pull you out of the cold, right? Even though you're, ignoring people and pushing them away, you're still leaving your own self out in the cold. They don't want to do that. And it's going to be up to you. Right? Right now, you can close an old chapter and open a new door, or you can close a door and end it and just remain rigid, continuing to judge people and not give them a chance to show you that they're not just about passion. They're there genuinely to love you. It's all up to you. Okay, let's get you an emotional card. What's the emotional card? So main signs, we've got Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. Those are the main signs. Let's get an emotional card, please, for the collective. Well, geez. Reflection. Reflection is the practice of rewiring and summarizing, allowing you to draw wisdom from past experiences. When reflection arises, it reminds you to assess your growth and changes and gain insight from the past lessons. Remember, the whole root of this was getting clarity, right? About, are you judging people too harshly? Are you taking a look at yourself? And why is it you're pushing people away? It's all about a time of reflection, which is judgment, reflecting on yourself and not being too rigid. Okay? You can turn people down, but you might be turning down somebody who's actually right for you. All right, collective, that's what I have for you today. I love you guys. If anything resonated, hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe. Until the next one, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.